Okay, so the first thing you've got to do, and again, if any of y'all are working on this with me, you are welcome to do it with me. But you're going to put all this code on the Movie CSS tab. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is click on Google Fonts here to take me. Well, I thought it was going to take me to it. Is it up here? Scroll down more. Okay, there it is. Thank you. All right, so click there and it'll take you to that page. And we've done this a couple of times, but it's been a while, so you guys might not remember how to do it. But this is all the Google fonts. So pretty much what you do is just scroll down. First thing I'm going to do is look and see if I've got anything in there. So see, this is the last time we did it. I've got one that's in there. I'm going to choose a different one. So I need to get rid of that. So if you have any fonts in there that you've chosen previously, you need to get rid of that. Okay. So I'm going to choose one other than that, Roboto, or however you say that, okay? All right, so I'm going to scroll down and find one that I like. I'm not going to put a whole lot of thought into this, so I'm just going to choose this one. So I'm going to click on that one. And then over here, let's move that out of the way. Well, first, when you open that, there's probably several to choose from. So scroll down and find the one you like. I kind of like this thinner one here. So I'm going to click on that plus. And when I click on that plus, it adds it here. Now, if you guys remember the day we did it, because I think it was Kaylee that helped me with this one. If this doesn't show, there's going to be a little folder up there. If you click on that folder icon, it'll open it up and give you this view. Okay. Now, the last time we did this, we used a link. But since we're importing this to our CSS page, you want to click on this other option that says import, okay? Now, this will look familiar because there's the style and style. But remember I told you guys earlier, we don't want to put the style in there. So the line of code between the style is what you need to copy, okay? So I'm not going to click this little copy button down there because it's going to give me style and style. So I'm just going to choose the at, import, and that statement. All right, so I'm going to right click and copy. And then I'm going to go back to my CSS page. And let me get back up to line 1. It actually says, it doesn't even tell us. And I just realized that I skipped number 1 on this thing completely. So let me paste that in there. I skipped this one because there is something that you're supposed to do on the movie tab first. Let me go click on that movie tab and scroll all the way up. So I'm sorry, but that's the line of code you want to put first. Okay. So number 1 said add a link on line 3. So it's on my line 3. That links it to the movie CSS, okay? If you can't remember how to do the link, you can just click on the word link. It'll bring up an example. You can copy that example, but you have to change that href, okay? And it tells you to change the href right here to movie.css. So here's my line 3. So there's my link, my REL, my style sheet, and then I changed my href to just movie CSS because what that's doing is it's linking my HTML page to this tab. And I'm sorry that I didn't do that first because I don't think this is the part that you really needed help on. I think the part you needed help on was the Google Fonts, and that's why I kind of went straight to that. Okay, so but make sure you've got that line of code. Okay, if any of y'all are doing this with me, let me make it larger for a second. Okay, so right there, link, REL, style sheet, href, inside quotes, movie CSS. Okay, all right, so then it tells you on the movie CSS tab. Now that's when we come down here to number 2. Okay, choose a font. I chose my font. Import the font you have chosen to your CSS page, and that's my line 1 there. I imported the font instead of just linking it. Okay, Leah, you doing this one with me? Okay, let me finish this because I'm making a video and then I'll come and help you. Okay, because I'm recording this one. Okay, I thought maybe you were doing this with me and had a question about this one. Okay, all right, so that's number 3. Then number 2 says apply the font that you have chosen to your level 1 and your level 2 headings, okay? So that's gonna be a CSS rule. Let me come down that far, okay? So there's my level 1 heading, comma, there's my level 2 heading, space, my curly brace, and then when I pressed enter, it automatically gave me my curly brace there, okay? It gave me a little warning there, but it's saying your rule is empty. I understand my rule is empty. I'm going to fill it up in just a minute, okay? So number 4 says apply the font that you've chosen to your level 1 and level 2 headings, okay? So I got it set up. Now I'm going to go back to that page where my font is, I'm sorry, and I'm going to scroll down, and here it says CSS rules to specify families. So here is my font family. So I'm going to copy that. And here I can just click on the little copy icon. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go back to my Code Avengers page. Make sure you're on the movie.css tab. Paste it in. And then it's going to mark this one correct. Okay. I'm not going to check it because I'm kind of deleted the line of code, all the code that I had on there before, and it's probably going to mark something wrong, okay? So is there a question about this one, Daniel? Okay. Do you need me to make it larger so you can see? Okay. So here on line 1 is where you import the font, and then here's where you write the 2 rules. Something else? Okay. I tell you what, let me stop this recording.